elbow through the face, right? Yeah, exactly. And now, now you can do that. You can go into a water pump, right? You can take this down. You can jump this over to your hip and bring this up. You can water pump it that way.
What do you mean? How would I water pump this?
You shoot. See, you jump from here and you go up. Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. Then you can pass the head underneath to really make it worse. But do you see how you get there?
I need to do it on my tendon.
Okay. Yeah, see how exactly. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like if you don't get the first thing, just go to the next one. You don't need to fight for it. Yeah, and then you can draw that. And if I'm trying to fight, that's okay. Let me go down. And you can just pass this to this other side. Exactly. And then even see how I'm trying to go down?
Yeah.
This is yeah, I'm not even having pin against the couch.
Yeah.
But see how I started spinning?
Yeah.
That's where you can corkscrew down. You can exactly.
Like that?
When you start to shrink, you take away my ability to keep going. If that makes sense.
I think so.
So if I go, right, I'm playing, right?
Sorry.
That's okay, that's what happens. That's what happens when we start going a little bit more real. Right? And then if I pass this under, exactly. And see how you caught this, right?
Yeah.
And then if I start to come, exactly, see? And now,
I flipped
you flip me, so then you, exactly, now this is your favorite, right? And then you just start to push down separate.
You good?
Yeah, you can do it again. Okay. You see that though?
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You see how one thing flows into the next thing, into the next thing?
Yeah.
You see that? You
This
feel
is
that?
good. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Like, I know things, but making them connect, and also, like, it's like, yeah, you could do this. I was like, wait, how do I do that? I like to like remember how it goes, I guess you could say, but yeah, I see it, and it makes me feel good that I can do it. Just making sure that I can do it is the thing, which I can.
You just did.
Yep.
A lot of those I didn't even tell you. You just kind of flowed from one to the other to the other.
Yeah. The corkscrew was interesting because I wasn't meaning to throw you, but it did. But it worked.
And that's what happens a lot of times. It's like when you're messing with someone, right? You might not get the first thing, which is why we always continue. We don't just go bam over, right?
Yeah. Not unless
if you get it ripped.
Yeah. I was like, not unless you really mess them up just with the first one, then you can leave.
Yeah. And maybe you mess up. So maybe if I'm throwing, what was I doing?
You were grabbing.
Oh, I was grabbing here, right? So maybe I'm doing this, and then you come and you get this first rip, right? Yeah, maybe you get this first rip.
Yeah.
You can rip this, and then immediately still throw me, so you'll rip this, don't really rip me.
Yeah.
But then pass me afterwards. So you can rip it, and then once you rip the shoulder, you just hold on to this, and you just pass me all the way over to here. No, pass me to this guy, right?
Oh.
You're gonna have to let go of this hand to do it, right? So you chamber this, and then let it go. Exactly. See how you start flinging? Then you just have that hand catch, except for you can hold this the whole time. She'll figure it out. Or she'll come in and find me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you grab me, right, and you're pulling me, I think we're doing direct though. No, we're doing cross. So yeah. So you're pulling me across, yeah, right? I can shoot in, see how I'm going to come? I can come in, right? I can come here. I can rip this. As soon as I rip this, I can bring you down, pass it, and see how this transition goes? I'm passing you into this leg where I can catch you. I can come down and rip that again, And then from there, I can let you go and rip it again. You see that?
Oh man.
And it's like continuation from one to the other to the other.
She's calling you.
Elliot, what's up? What do you need? Okay. You want to feed the dog too?
Sure.
That's her front short.
Oh.
But do you see the continuation? Do you feel it? You can't really see it, it's just feel it. But do you feel
Yeah.
how it's like I go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing? Not
Yeah.
because you grabbed and you pulled. Instead of fighting it, now I can, right? You pull, I can use this to strike there. And then it becomes different stuff, right? I can come here. I can swing back, hand back across, right? It's like I'm golfing, right? But if you're gonna try and throw that punch,
I don't want to.
right? But I can snap this. After I snap it, I can snap it down there. I can come up. I can come through. See how I still have this the whole time?
Yeah.
Really, it's probably gonna be at 90 because it's gonna be broken already.
Won't this break? Or this
Yeah, that's
will
what I'm
break.
saying. This will be a 90.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Where I come,
Yeah. That's
you
broken.
feel it right here.
Yeah.
I break it. I come up through, and then I push this down. Yeah, that's not gonna be right. But I don't. I'm not just stopping at the wrist though. Because if I end up pivoting here, if I miss this somehow, I can come through and catch that, right? And then if you're gonna throw that punch, right, I can come through.
Hello.
But see how it's a continuous flow?
Yeah.
Now I still have this. Why not, right? So I can still rip that. I can rip this and then come back across. I'm gonna kneel across your throat, right? I can come down and smash onto that. Or I can kneel this way and smash down onto the throat here. Or miss it and then roll over your head, right?
Man, you're just really manipulating that wrist.
Yeah,
Instead.
it's gone. But you see how it just goes from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next,
Yeah.
to the next.
Yeah.
It's like there's not any,
Stopping point?
yeah,
Like you stop when we want, and that's when you stop.
exactly. It's like, okay, I stop when it's done. When you're no longer able to come back at me, then I'll be done.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just one arm. Maybe that's both arms, a leg. Maybe I had to kill you because you wouldn't stop. Right? But it all flows and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. You feel that?
Yeah.
And you're at a place where it's like, you know enough of like the individual pieces that now it's like,
Making them.
yeah, start
together.
putting them together.
Making it more fluid
Exactly.
and not just in particular sequence
Exactly.
that I'm doing.
Which we start with the individual sequence.
Which, yeah, it's
Because-
simplified.
Yeah, I can't throw all of this at you and be like, okay, now go from this to this to this to this to this, and then just keep going as far as you can. No, I can't do that because you don't even know what all those little pieces are. So it's like I had to give you all these little pieces, and now I'm trying to give you the connection pieces between them all.
Yes, which I'm seeing more.
Yeah, that's really good.
But yeah, I'm still working on it. It's like today's one of those like working on it points.
Fair enough. But part of this though, and I've kind of started teaching you, is a reason we go from all these different angles and everything is because just like I'm
Filling those
doing
holes.
here, right? I'm doing this from the front. You're here. Now you're on the side.
Yeah.
You see that?
Mhm.
Now I'm on your side. So when I'm coming in on this side, Yeah, right? If someone's coming in on your side, you can throw the elbow into them, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can throw the elbow and it's gonna nail me. Bam, right?
Yeah.
Just like if I were to come in, if you're sideways, right? And I'm coming in. See this elbow?
Yeah.
You could strike me with that. Exactly. And then you can go under. So now you're doing the same thing except for you're doing it from here. Where you're coming under, right? I'm coming in.
Oh.
Exactly.
I didn't mean
Which
to
is
make
what
it
happens,
weird.
right? If I'm here and I'm gonna throw this really hard, my body's coming in and suddenly I'm throwing myself into this strike.
Yeah.
Right? And then you don't want to stop there, so you keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And then if I, or you can just pass me right there if you want. Right? And then if I try to keep going, yeah. See, and if you kneel right there, right? So if you kneel right down on my shoulder, yeah, start to kneel. Yeah.
This way?
Kind of like down, yeah, into me. Yeah, there you go. So kneeling, it's like you're gonna kneel. See how you're kneeling? You cross my arm.
Yeah.
See, you see my position? This is not a good position for me. Where it's like, you have this checked out over here. You have this pulling back over here. It's like all you really have to do is just hug this, fall backwards. Yeah, okay. And you're gonna rip me apart. But you see how I'm like, you have this pin.
That was like a really compromised
This is like I can't do anything here, right?
Yeah, that was a very compromising position.
Yeah. Then you have this too, so it's like you're putting my back at a 90. Click on like this.
Yeah. And that is a position that you can hold.
Yeah, that is one. And then if they do start to do anything, they start to wiggle out, that's when you just rip it.
Yeah.
Or take an eyeball, take the throat. You're there, you might as well. Why not? Right?
I don't know, I really like highs.
Just fall back, do it, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying though? Do it again. But that though, well, before we do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah. That's why we started doing from all these different angles. Not
so then
necessarily.
my brain connects them. It's kind of like doing something on the course on both sides so that the brain totally connects how to do it
Exactly.
on both sides.
Exactly.
Because if you do it on one side, their whole life, they'll freak out if you start doing it on the other side and expect them to know what to do.
Yeah. And it's also, I try to get you to have solutions no matter what angle I'm coming in,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily like we do that and we practice that. I don't have you practice that because I think in real life you're not going to be paying attention and this is going to happen. It might, right?
Yeah.
This might happen. And it's good to know what to do in case it does.
Yeah.
But if it does happen, you made a lot of mistakes before that happened,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mostly I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the big one. That was your first mistake. You weren't paying attention and then you couldn't make any of the other choices to prevent it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, I expect you to pay attention. This is why one of the first things I teach is the zones of awareness, right?
Zones of awareness. Yep.
And I do that because I honestly think 99% of the time that'll keep you safe.
Yep.
And if you're paying attention,
Where's your cars?
they're broken.
Both of them?
Yeah. Well, we sold one and then the other one broke right after we sold the other one, so it's like, okay.
At least you have money to fix the other.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we got money, now we don't. Back in this other car, I guess. Forgot what I was gonna say. Threw me off.
I'm sorry. I just realized both of your cars were gone and both of you are home. And I was like,
What?
sorry. Zones
No.
of awareness, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's okay.
But that's why the real reason I've started to have you practice from all these different angles is because when you're fighting, if we make this connection, right, and it doesn't matter what the connection is, if I'm throwing this punch, right, my next punch is coming in from this side,
Yeah.
right? Especially if I'm throwing way out here, I might be throwing this elbow.
Yeah.
right? And it's coming from your 90, which means you got to be able to deal with the 90 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, and bam, right? And if I pass it, right, if I hook it, exactly, right? And then you go right back into this, right? Which is good.
I like the pocket.
That's good, I do too. But you see how you can get there from any direction. It doesn't matter if I'm coming in this way, right? Maybe I'm grabbing you here, right? Yeah, exactly. And then you have this, and then you can start folding your arms. But yeah, and then push my head. Let this go and push my head.
Wait.
With this hand. And you can put the palm, oh yeah, you can do that too, right? You can do exactly what you're doing. Push this elbow, point this elbow to the sky. Yeah, and you start there.
Sorry, I thought it best to just let you go.
Yeah, you drop them. So that's that, and this is the shark, right? When you take the chin to heaven, they can't really do anything about it, right? So when you're in here, you got this, and you go up. You can lay them down gently. And then rip it, right?
Oh my goodness!
Let me help you up. Just get it, right? Grab it, kick, right?
That's what I thought you were doing. I was like, okay, and then you're like, rip it. I was like, no! Like, I fell into a trap. You're really good at traps. It's like, here, you let me give you a hand. It's like,
That's how you make a bridge, right?
let me give you your hand. Just kidding.
See, even it's like when you reach your hand out, people naturally are just gonna
Grab it.
want to start shaking.
They're not gonna be like.
It's like, oh hey, like okay, hey, let's just pass it off.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll slap your hand. That's okay. If I have this, go straight into the eye. Then you can follow it, right? If I'm in here and I have your eye, right? I can bring you down, smash here, smash. I can smash your nose and then smash through here. Right? And then back into the water pump. Let's see how now I'm using my leg.
Yeah.
I can water pump that sucker. Right, but and that's a shard. If somebody leaves the bridge, right? If I go shake your hand, you just leave that bridge, right? I can strike, or you might come up. You might come up with that one. That's okay, right? As soon as you start leaving bridges, it's like okay, bam.
Yeah.
You're already going back. I'm going back with you.
Okay.
And if they're backing up, right? So if I have
So
this bridge.
retreating is not a good
Yeah,
way
if I have this bridge, you grab it and I start coming, come with it, right? If I start backing up and I try to like get you, right? I'm just like trying to get you off.
Yeah.
Stay bridged, right? So practice that. If I'm coming, right? I'm like, whoa, yeah, stay bridged, but keep coming in at me, right? But stay bridged. And whenever I leave the bridge, go towards the face.
Leave the bridge, go towards the face.
Yeah. So if I have this bridge, as soon as I leave it, exactly. And see how I'm like, oh crap. Exactly. And see how, as soon as this leaves, yeah, exactly. You want to start going towards the face. Or go deep. See how you're just kind of like,
Yeah, I'm just like right there.
you're just staying in my face. No, go deep. Go past my head, right? So if I'm here, you grab and I'm like, well, I don't want to do this. Exactly. No, exactly. See what happens? See the difference? And you can hook it like that, right? You can hook it just like you did. And then it's like, exactly. Yeah, see what happens? Immediately, you're here, you hook here, you flip the head. I'm trying to go backwards and my head's going this way. It's like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. But you see how you get that because you're going deep?
Mhm.
So always, if you think I'm a threat, I create the bridge. Maybe it's this. Maybe I tried to throw a punch at you, right? Maybe I threw a punch, and then I backed out. Shoot, right? As soon as I'm in, if I back out, shoot. Yeah. And shoot. See how you shoot past?
Yeah, I'm still not very deep.
Go as
but-
deep as you can, though. Yeah. So if I'm here, shoot as deep as you can. Yeah, exactly. Now, even if I'm gonna throw this punch, right? You just just chamber it and you fling me. Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, I just need to work on keeping the bridge, I think. That's it. It's like, I'm fine with you leaving the bridge, but I shouldn't be.
Yeah, especially if I'm attacking you.
Yeah.
Because if I attack you and then I leave the bridge, I'm gonna try and create this space
And then attack
and
again.
then attack again. It's like, don't let them
So
do that.
I gotta act first, kind of. Like if they've acted, I don't want them to act again. Or be able to
Yeah.
initiate it again.
Exactly. A lot of, they might be doing this kind of thing, right? Where they're testing your guard. Right? If they're just testing your guard, they might be touching your hands, try to feel. Yeah, they feel that pressure, right?
Yeah.
It's because they have a bridge. Once they have a bridge, they can tell when that punch is coming.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. Once they have, and it's weird. It's like, oh, they're just touching the hand. They can't tell what's happening. No. If I'm touching the hand, you can throw anything you want. I'm just touching your hand. I know what's coming because I have this bridge. Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
Raking fist. Right? I'm being gentle to your head right now.
Thank you.
Right? That's that rake. I can rake down and then drag, right? And then I catch that. See how I'm coming up? If I miss it, that's okay. I can come around.
Chin to head, ceiling. Well, heavens.
Yeah, see how I'm still manipulating? Exactly. I'm manipulating the head as I go. Because I do, you have to follow. You don't have a choice. It's like, you're mine. What do I want to do with you?
Yeah.
Anything I want. What do I want to break? Arm, leg, hip. I don't know how to break a hip, but.
I was gonna say, those are pretty sturdy things. Make them do the splits.
Yeah, I don't know how to rip a hip. Don't know how to do that, sorry. That's my limitation, apparently.
The hip is really, really, it's got all these muscles holding it together.
I might be able to do something like the shoulder rip up here with the leg. I don't know. Never really thought about it. It's not really something that's ever come up for me, so. I don't know how to rip a hip, sorry.
You'd probably figure it out eventually. Let's just try all these.
One day, my weakness is hips.
I feel like if you did like do it this and then forced it all the way this way, that'd
That's what I'm
probably do
saying.
the knee though, wouldn't it?
You'd probably rip the knee before the hip.
Yeah.
It's just like when you have your shoulder here, right? The hip, the leg is essentially the same structure as the
Yeah.
arm. So I'm guessing I could have this kind of rip with your hip.
Yeah.
Except for I'd
Yeah,
have to be
just-
like laying down with
Yeah.
my leg across you and then using my whole body because
Yeah,
that's
'cause
a leg, not an arm.
it's a little bit more muscle mass.
Exactly, yeah. But I don't know. I've never actually tried it.
Probably have to be ground fighting.
Oh yeah.
I guess you only have only one leg. Anyways, sorry. We were saying keeping the bridge.
Keep the bridge, yeah. So go deep, right?
Yeah.
No matter what is even here, right? Go. Remember, like you can strike me, or you can go deep past. Yeah, exactly. Now you get everything else, right?
Yeah.
If I'm trying to hit you, yeah, I'm gonna get.
It's so weird.
What?
Well, that one was weird because your arm was like on top of my shoulder.
It hurt. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what you did to me, but I was like, well, okay.
Yeah, like my arm, like my shoulder, like since you're so tall, my shoulder was like legit right there. And I was just like, I can't turn! It's like, how do I,
Just that, what you did, that hand in,
Yeah,
it was really painful, really fast.
I'm sorry. I need to be slow.
It's okay. No, it's because I was trying to punch you. Right? That's why, so you want to create the bridge, right? Once you have the bridge, if I leave it, yeah, go deep, right? Yeah, and go deep, 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 deep.
Yeah.
As deep as you can. So if I throw this and I'm coming back, even if, yeah, just see that? No, you check this one out. I threw this. I went to throw this and see how you rode it and naturally caught it. I don't know if you felt that, but you did. I was doing a 1-2. Yeah, see how you naturally caught it?
Yeah.
Or just a 1-2, and you just, you're like juji, you're juji crossing me. Yeah. But you're going deep, and because you're going deep, you're like, check this out. Even if I come in, right? You can pass it underneath. You can let it go underneath, right? You just take this and just throw it. Yeah, throw it underneath, right? And go deep with this, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, go past. Oh, not no, shoot your hand. Shoot your hand.
Oh.
Shoot your hand. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, I thought you were.
Yeah. Why not? Throw. Can do that too. That works.
Well, I was going. I was like, I am going fast, but I didn't realize you wanted me to do
No,
spirit
sorry,
hand.
that was not that.
I was like, what do you want?
No, spirit hand is really good for the reaching,
That's right.
right? If you're throwing a punch or something at me, right? You're coming back. It's just, well, no, I'm just doing this. 'Cause I'm like, right?
Okay, so like if I put.
If I'm coming in, yeah, see how I'm shooting deep? Even if I'm on the inside, that's why we have Wusao, right? I shoot deep. Now I still have that.
This is interesting.
And then I can let this go so that I can get this. Yeah, and you're gonna spin, throw that elbow, right? See how I'm already checking it?
Yeah.
And it's, I do that, my arm's already here. So that I can
Yeah.
feel you and I just flow into it. I can come up, I can take that off the backside down. I'm just gonna rip through this. And yeah, you wanna throw that punch? Right? I'll hit that that way. Did you see how I got it in the first place? It's the depth. Right, so if I throw this punch, as I'm coming back, yeah, go deep and keep this one up. Right? Otherwise I'm gonna down fist like that.
That's true.
And even if I strike this, you can let this slide, you can redirect it exactly. And then, exactly, you pan gen, right? You pan gen, you can come and stay, yeah, you can do a choke, do whatever you want.
I like the chokes today.
That's okay, do it, right? Yeah.
Wait,
Woo!
could you show me the one where like I ended up facing you? I don't know if you remembered. Not facing, like being like side to side with you. I think you passed me, like you let go of my head to get the arm.
Oh, was it where you grab me? You pull me, I shoot under and I come like this.
No.
And then I pass you, I let this go. Was that one?
No. It was the one where I did the 1-2 punch. It was just barely. And you were just flowed. I guess you might not remember. It was just flowed.
Throw your punch. I think I know. Talking about this one?
Yeah.
Correct him?
Yeah.
So it's here, and I shoot. This stays here because this is your safety.
Right.
Right, so when you throw your punch, it's kiriagi, suriagi. And then as this one starts going back, I feel it and I ride it. This can go to the eye, by the way. Keep them up. I can strike the eye, but this is still here in case that comes. And if it does come, right,
Yeah.
I can take it and I can force it off, right? So if you strike the center, I can pass it, right? See that?
Yeah.
I can pass it. If you strike past it, right, I can, it's this, 180.
Okay.
Just a 180. I'm just here, and it's like I'm in between this, so you can't get to my head unless you touch this. And I can ride it. From here, I can come through, I can pin it here. And this is Nikio now, right? So right now I'm doing it with my head. Or I can come over. Why aren't you spinning? But it's crucifix.
Okay.
That's really what it is, crucifix, right? So if I throw that, yeah, you're in crucifix.
Yeah.
So when I throw my second one, right? I don't know. If I throw my second one at your face, right? Then you cut that. And then you can just slide down and rip that.
Like
Exactly.
this?
So if you're going to put this elbow on your, right there, then you can go through.
So slide down.
Yep. And your spider fist just cranks it.
Do
Exactly.
I spider fist this side?
Exactly, yep. Yep. You rip it just like that. So when you throw your punch, just so you can feel it, right? See how I'm sticking?
Yeah.
When the second one is coming, I stick. You see how this slides right down there? It's like I slide. And even if your fist is closed, doesn't matter. I can still grab your fist, doesn't matter. From here, I can pass you down to here, and then come up. Right? And I can come in. Just like here, double spider fist. I can spider fist myself, I can spider fist you, doesn't matter. That's crank through.
Okay. We have not seen it.
So do it one more time so you can feel it. Through your punch.
Okay.
Kiriagi Sugiyagi. This, which is like me and I, by the way. You strike
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And you pull like
Push,
like,
pull. And I push my head here.
from the
Yeah, my head is now checking your elbow.
yeah.
So as I pull this through, I can switch and grab this.
Whoa. Okay.
And then if you spin out, I just come here, grab the other side and do the other side. Right? Now I'm throwing this punch. Ride it in. Yeah. Ride it in.
Right?
Exactly. Now go deep though, go deep. Yeah. And then take my head. Yeah, chamber. But then once you get here, let it slide off and come to this wrist.
Wait.
Yeah, so you're here, slide off to the wrist. Yeah.
Except I need to be underneath here, right?
Yeah. It's like parallel surface down.
Yeah.
Then you can crank it. Yeah. Exactly. No,
So
you still crank
don't I pin it?
Yeah, you want to pin it like this. And then you crank it, right? If I go like this, right, that's where, yeah, you have that checking. And then you just go underneath and you catch it underneath. You catch the hand,
Oh.
right? Exactly. And then you crank this side.
Which one do I, this is the cranking one that I was like, I could never get the cranks. It's like, I don't know my right.
Well, yeah, you can roll like that. You can do alligator rolls, or you can crank it this way. You crank it that way.
And this would probably be the safer way. So then,
They're both good.
Hmm.
Okay, I've got to go to the bathroom really quick.
okay.